Guys, I've been literally recording this for like an hour waiting for the delivery guy. He's finally here, so I'm gonna go buzz him in and I'll show you what I just got from the delivery guy. Mr. Laptop, make the way. This is what I got. A lovely box that I've been waiting for a really long time, and it's finally here. Let's take a look what's inside. So you're upgrading very well. If that comes a point in your life and you feel like you have to upgrade, super perfectly fine. And if you have narrowed down your search to a6100 and 6400, let me tell you that those both cameras are absolutely amazing and they're very, very similar in their way. So in this video, I actually want to point out some of the differences why 6400 is superior and in which situations you actually, it's worth for you to go with these features or rather go with 6100, because there are two occasions when it's best to go with one and best to go with other. Nevertheless, let's dive right into it. So 6400 is actually a tiny bit heavier and tiny bit bigger. And that is all because of how the body is made for the camera. So you see 6400 has the, what is it says? Tough magnesium alloy, and that gives the camera the better sealing from moisture and dust. Also, the second thing is that the shutter for a6400 runs a little bit longer, up to 200,000. I've never experienced a shutter that would, end its life. But yeah, just so you know, with 6100 you will have less life expectancy. But as I said, I don't ever expect a camera to fail on me like that. So another thing that a6100 is lacking over 6400 is electronic viewfinder. Much better on 6400, almost double better. But again, compared to a6000, you will still see a quite noticeable improvement in 6100. Touch focus on the 6400 you don't have it on 6100, and the last difference is the picture profiles. So a6100 does not have any picture profiles, so like we're talking about S-Log, S-Log2, S-Log3, HL, G and all of those. You do not have those on a6100. So who should buy a6100? Well, I would say photographers. So if you're a photographer, let me tell you that the sensor for both of the cameras are the same. The ISO capabilities, all of these things are the same. All the flip up screens and ports and all of the things are the same. So photographers will not see major improvement if you are upgrading to 6400 over 6100. The only three things is the longer life expectancy for shutter, but again, then you have to shoot like a maniac, thousands and thousands of images a day to reach that. Second thing is aluminium body. Are you gonna bring the camera out in rain and very harsh conditions? Most of the hobby photographers don't do that. And the third thing is the touch focus. I'm not sure if photographers use it that much. I think it's more convenient for videographers. So I wouldn't say that is a con for you. So if you're a photographer, go with 6100, but wait until the end. I will tell you why it does sometimes make it worth to make it to 6400. But if you're a videographer, I would say go with 6400. and mainly because of the picture profiles. And in every country the price is different for these two cameras. There are cases when both of the cameras are almost in identical price. So if you're a videographer, then it is no-brainer, you go with the 6400. But if you are a photographer and in your country you have the 6100 and 6400 almost at the same price, it is better to go with 6400, even if you are not using all of these features like the profiles, you know, the S-Log or HLG. Why? It's because the 6400 will definitely have a higher price in a second-hand market. Why not just get 6400? And to reveal what I got myself, I got this. I got the 6400, and exactly because of the same reason, because it was almost the same price. And for me, I do shoot a lot of videos, and I just really needed a secondary camera so I can show you guys what is happening on the screen, what is happening, you know, how to put some settings on the camera, so also to make those B-rolls, you know how it is. So I really needed the secondary camera, so a6400 is going to be my secondary camera. Still for photographies and for lots of stuff I'm going to be using a6000, so a6000 users, don't hate me. I still have mad love for that camera, and it's going to stay here for probably a really long time until the A7 IV comes out. Tomis Jurjeks here, and as always, I have actually now, this is the time to make another video, so stay tuned.